Hello, my dear ones. Today we're going to read and understand. The title of our lesson is An Honestly Fun Camp. Before we start reading, let's have a look at the pictures related to our text. In the first picture here, we see some kids hiking in the woods. In this one, we see kids walking by the river. Here, some kids are fishing using sticks and nets. In this one, some kids are in a tent. And in this last picture, we see kids gathering around a fire. From all these pictures, we can predict what the text is all about. It is about camping. So while reading, we're going to introduce new vocabulary words. So pay attention. Willie could not wait for September when school started. It was early August, and he was at the summer camp he had been going to for the last 5 years. Willie is the main character in our story. Willie has been attending a summer camp for the last 5 years. As a boy, his dad went to the camp and loved it, so Willie didn't want to disappoint him by telling the later, meaning his dad, that his son disliked it. Disappoint means to make someone unhappy, so Willie didn't want to make his dad unhappy by telling him that he didn't enjoy the camp. By mid-August, Willie had had more than enough. He was bored of the horses, the ball games, and the awful camp food. Bored means not interested. So Willie was not interested anymore in the horses, the games, and he disliked the camp food. He thought the camp food was awful. Awful means terrible, lousy, or very bad. He asked his mom if she could pick him up early, but he did not want her to tell his dad. The mom responded. Responded means answered. So the mom responded, "I can't do that. I've always been honest with your dad." Honest means good and truthful. So the mom has never lied to Willie's dad, and she was not intending to do it this time. "If you really want to leave, I have to tell your dad about it." Willie was still too worried about disappointing his dad, so he decided to stay and try to make the best of it. So Willie was concerned about making his dad unhappy, so he decided to stay at the camp and have fun. He asked his mom if she could make him his favorite meal when he got home. On the next page, we have another group of pictures. In these pictures, we can see the kids at the camp enjoying outdoor activities like horse riding and canoeing. Let's see what happened with Willie next. During that last week, Willie was looking forward to the meal his mom would be making. Every time he ate a camp meal, he imagined he was eating his mother's cooking. All of a sudden, the food did not taste as bad. So he pretended he was eating his mother's food and it seemed to be fine. Willie decided to be honest with his camp counselors. Counselors are a group of people found at the camp, and these people usually provide advice for the kids at the camp. So Willie told the horseback counselor that he was not comfortable with the horse he was assigned. Assigned means given a particular job or duty. So each kid was assigned a horse to take care of. Willie told his horseback counselor that he was not comfortable with his horse and he wanted to change it. The counselor asked Willie which horse he would feel better riding. Willie then was assigned to Misty for the last week, and he started to like horse riding. So Willie was assigned to a new horse named Misty. As for canoeing, as you see in the picture here, means traveling in a small, light, narrow boat. Willie always ended up sitting in the bow of the canoe. The bow of the canoe is the front part, so Willie was usually seated in the front part. He told the counselor that he would like to try sitting in the stern. The stern is the back of the canoe. Once he was able to take the role of the stern paddler sits usually here and uses the paddles to move the canoe forward. He started to enjoy canoeing because he liked steering the canoe. When Willie's parents came to pick him up, he said to them in all honesty, "This is the best summer camp ever." Then he said to them in all honesty, "This is the best summer at camp ever." Then he added that he could not wait for the following year's camp. He might even want to stay for an extra week or two. So in the end, Willie enjoyed the summer camp and he was looking forward for the next one. So this was the story for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you.